voce chi?
Sono una giramondo. Utazo. Estrangeiro. Ceux qui vivent au bout du monde.
They don't call us expatriates. Foreigners.
Expatriates meus. Can home be in two places?
Freedom song, you're just a lonely one, craving great escapes. Lost your sorrows in taps and wine, you still haven't learned. You never will forget. Some memories are gonna outlast time. Maybe you're the lucky one. You still think you're having fun.
I led a double life in Los Angeles. In LA, you can't make a living as a musician for the most part. Hundreds of very good bands were trying to get their record deals, and I was amongst that group of musicians. So my day gig was a great day gig. I loved it. I was a television producer. So I was really lucky, but I got to the point where the job just became all-encompassing. And then I got a phone call from someone saying, hey, I know you're not a backup singer, but there might be a tour of Europe. Are you interested? And I'm like, And then I decided, you know what? If I ignore what a 30-something-year-old woman should be doing, where will my joy be? And a voice said, sing. Maybe you're the lucky one. You still think you're having fun. Maybe you're the lucky one on me.
Maybe you're the lucky one. You still think you're having fun. Maybe you're the lucky one, not me.
The tour completely collapsed. I'm sitting here in Munich, Germany, having quit my job, sold my car, told everyone I'm gonna go sing, and now it's like, ooh, I either go back to Los Angeles with my tail between my legs, or I make something of this. I started showing up to jam sessions and going, hi, I'm a singer, can I maybe sing? And luckily enough, I met some really nice people who were incredibly helpful to me. To be a stranger in a strange land, allow this other side of me to come out completely and freely. There was no one here to say, hey, but you used to be this. Who I am now is a much more courageous person. When I first got here, I was the veritable United Nations. I wasn't so busy with my career the first 6 months, so I was very busy dating, you know, and I dated a German guy and a guy from Italy and a guy from Lebanon and a guy from, you know, I was covering all bases. Munich is like New York City in the sense that there's almost no point in having a car. You walk or you get on your bicycle. There's bus and there's tram and there's U-Bahn and there's S-Bahn. It's fabulous, probably why the air is so clean. We are at the famous Tollwood, which happens 2 times a year here in Munich. We are at the summer Tollwood, which is at the Olympic Park always. Winter Tollwood's at the Wiese, where the Oktoberfest is. So I'm looking for a new sari for my flat, which is a very important thing to do, and I do every year at Tollwood. You know how to say how much does it cost? It's very important. You learn that the first day you're here. Was kostet das? Was kostet das? Oh, okay. Aber der Chef ist nicht hier, ne? Yeah, okay. Germans are serious, if you want to say it's a gross generalization, sure. However, hang out around at a beer garden on a Saturday afternoon, and they aren't serious. You know, they're just like everybody else. I've sung on a couple of hit records. One is called Let the Sunshine cover. Wrote a song for the soundtrack for this television show called Die Rote Mila, duet on this lovely CD with Mr. Gabriel Weber, very talented guy. Giovanni been very, very good to me. Sometimes I'm playing a big open air with big celebrities like Paul Young and Hathaway, and it's for thousands of people. And then the next night I could be playing in a small club for just 70 people. So it's incredibly varied. Great bands from all over the world come here and play. From them and Todd Wolfe, who I've worked with, Lance Keltner, Tony Vega, and of course the Aaron Perry Band. Baby, if you stay, it's great to be a tourist and go places, but you don't get the feel of any place when you go for a week or two. You need to be someplace 3 months, 6 months, a year. You learn about yourself and you learn about other people and other cultures, and I think the world needs so much more of that. So I can't sleep tonight and think on it again tomorrow.
Voce chi?
Sono una giramondo. Putazo. Strangers. Ceux qui vivent au bout du monde.
They don't call us expatriates.
Expatriates.
Expatriates. Can home be in two places?
But our nominees for Serious Motorcycle Travelers are Sergio Jate and his wife, Karen.
When did you come up here from Argentina?
1964.
You're an old veteran American then.
Yeah, you bet. 23 years in this country now.
Next year, Sergio plans to fire up his Harley and ride down to his native home.
What I did know is that when I was going to go back, I was going to go back to my house and find a little sign outside that says, Sergio, go fuck yourself. I felt like the whole world collapsed, you know, and from that minute on, I knew that I needed to get out. You're not escaping from the reality of what actually happening to you in your mind, but at least people is not going to ask, well, how's your mom? How's your kid? What happened to Karen? I dissolved my life in less than 3 days. I remember landing in Santiago de Chile, and I get out of the plane, and I never felt so lonesome in my whole life. You know, I was like, you know, somebody from another planet, really. You know, here comes the guy with a big bike and, you know, the chains like they saw in the movies. I wish my friend Rudy would have been here. In the 10 years that I was in the insurance business, I moved from a $11,000 home to a $250,000 house, several bikes, a beautiful Bayliner on the marina, you know, I mean, I was making the money. And I realized that I was a big failure. I regret that I have 2 kids that were born in the United States of America, which I never met. They live with me, but I was a total stranger. Because I used to get up 6 o'clock in the morning, go to work, they were sleeping. When I came back from work, they were sleeping. But I realized, where were all those years? They just went by. You never got to see a football game. And then when I tried, it was too late. Sometimes you go to a place and everybody makes you feel welcome, and that makes the whole difference. That's what I loved about Chile when I came over. You know, everybody made me feel welcome. People were very courteous, very respectful. You can never escape from your problems. But if a couple of people come over and start talking to you, maybe you get distracted from your pain. And I think I did get distracted from my pain being in here. And I have a kid, and it sounded like, oh God, I'm here for a purpose. Now I'm creating again. Sunshine is the most important part of my life. You know, I'm trying to make up perhaps with the mistakes I made before. After living in here for almost 14 years, people ask me, what's the difference? You want to hear what's the difference? In the United States of America, God bless America, best country in the world, we live under one system. And the system is, don't you ever leave until tomorrow what you can do today. Always do today, never leave it for tomorrow. I think in Chile, like in most of the South American countries, we live with the system the other way around. Don't you ever do today what you can do tomorrow, because tomorrow you might not need to do it. Hola. Hi, Sunshine.
Hola.
How are you? Get in, Sunshine.